how's it going? I am doing past life readings if anyone wants one. There's an exclamation mark to join with your question or past life reading. But please write a question. If there's no question, then your turn will be missed. Even if you just write a general question so that I know that you are ready to hear whatever comes out of the cards, because I don't want to tell you something you don't want to know. I do have a legal disclaimer in the description if you want to check that out. I think Moonbeam is still working on Nightbot, so I don't know if that is still may cause some issues. So far it's been doing good, I think. Hi Bernard, hi sweetie, hi Ellen, hello everyone, hi Christine, hi Alice, Sweet Spice, hi. Hi everyone. So yeah, if you are new here, Nightbot is not a real person. It's just something that keeps you entertained in the chat while you wait your turn. There does tend to be a lot of people on the list, so you may have to wait for your turn as well. But I'll switch the screen so you can get started. There we go. For Bernard, set timer October, November 6th, my birthday. What good coming my way besides a new love? So besides a new love, let's see. So you want to know what's coming for your birthday, November 6th. Let's see, what is coming towards, what's coming towards Bernard on their birthday? What's coming towards Bernard on their birthday? Oh, you're moving? I missed your question yesterday. Yeah, I guess Nightbot got mixed up between that, Bernard. So do you want to know about your birthday and about moving? Let's see, for Bernard, what good things are coming for Bernard's birthday? What good things are coming for Bernard's birthday? Then we have, what good things are coming for Bernard for moving? What good things are coming towards Bernard about moving? What does Bernard need to know about moving? Ooh. Bernard, I know the Ace of Swords is in the dark and the Ace of Pentacles is in the dark, but I do feel like there's lots of potential and energy around these two turning themselves into light between now and your birthday. You know, I just feel like it's kind of like in the works in the universe, and the universe is working with you. So I do feel there's going to be some new beginnings, especially around money or finances. This could also just be about your luck getting to move and that just going in your favor. But right now they are in the dark, so things may be a little bit delayed for these to come through. But I do feel like there's going to be some beginnings, two beginnings for you between now and your birthday, from now till the time you do move. You know, the Ace of Swords being in the dark, you know, just kind of like making sure that you are not misunderstanding or miscommunicating any of your things that you want or need, or, you know, making sure that you have that clear mindset, that clear communication, and that whatever you're trying to say is being communicated clearly so that people know what's what, just with the Ace of Swords and the dark energy. You know, when it comes into the light, it's about you heading into a new direction, and I do feel like that's coming for you. With the Ace of Pentacles being in the dark, I do feel like there's potential of money coming your way, or work, just maybe more work, maybe just things just ending up going the way that you were planning on them going. But because it's in the dark, I do feel like there's some sort of energy around the possibility of you missing some work, or putting things off that may interfere with this energy turning into the light. Then you have the Pentacles is in the light as well. This is one that is about you moving. So for the Ten of Pentacles, I do feel like, again, it's in the light, so things are going to come in your favor. You know, having that happy contentment, being able to, you know, commit to your new home or your new place, wherever that is for you. The Hierophant, I feel like you're going to be learning some new things about yourself, maybe new things about your place. So I feel like overall, you know, that have faith, things are going to go in your favor. You know, the Hierophant here, that spiritual energy is around you, and I feel like things are going to be looking up. That's what I got. Hi, private name. How are you? Christine. For Christine. A general love reading for Christine. Ooh. General love reading for Christine. What does Christine need to know about love? Yes, I am doing past life questions, private reading, private name. Some people ask other questions, but I am prepared for any past life readings. I have my past life deck ready to go and the tarot spread to go with it. General love reading for Christine. Trying to get the energy here. There we go, I think. But you just like you did, I think you joined the list already with Nightbot. For the Six of Pentacles, being in the dark, I do feel this energy of like something holding you back from love. I don't know if it's about you feeling like you put all your heart and soul into a relationship and you don't feel you get the same in return, and that's just like holding you back or hesitating and fully committing into a full relationship. There is a King of Cups in the dark too, so I don't know if you're worried about falling into that same pattern in a relationship that you're in now or in potential future relationships. I just feel the sense of like holding back and not wanting to lose your control over the situation, not returning to what was, you know, what was with the Six of Pentacles in the dark. For the Eight of Pentacles, being the light, I do feel that there's going to be able to have some energy with some new action, new attraction towards love. Not just love, but love, money, and work, and all that sort of fun energy. Being creative and inspired, I feel like that energy is coming back, and I do feel like with the Fool here, you are going to be beginning a new love journey. So is this a new love journey? Is this a new person or the current person? Or past person? Who is this person with the love? With love for the Fool. Who is this person? The Nine of Swords. I don't know. This person may come with some mixed emotions about something. Let's see. What is the Fool bringing a new beginning towards? The Six of Cups. So this person may be coming from your past. Maybe they've healed from then. Be aware if this is a new person or a person from your past is trying to start something with you. If that is not something you want to do by repeating old patterns, you know, be on guard for that. But I do feel there will be a new beginning of some sorts coming with you, coming towards you though. That is true? Oh man. Nisha, what month will I meet my new love? Will I be single in September? I don't really do timing readings, Nisha. I generally just go by the energies, and energies are constantly changing. But I can try to see what I can get for you. Will Nisha be single in September? What is the energy around the love situation for Nisha in September? What is the love energy for Nisha in September? What does Nisha need to know about being single or being in love in September? Ooh. Judgment. I do feel like whoever this Knight of Swords is representing to you, I feel like you're over them, you're going to be over past them, you're going to be moving forward from this energy and just moving away from that. Because you do have the Chariot right after, so I feel like whatever that was, you're going to leave it behind, get in your Chariot and keep moving forward in positive light. There is a devil here in the dark, but I always feel like the devil always represents, especially in a love reading, those sensual pleasures, you know? And also because it's in the dark, it does represent you letting this person go, like releasing those chains and moving forward to more satisfaction in your relationships and that sort of thing. You do have the Judgment in the dark, so I don't know if it's just about you hesitating or being worried about opening up your heart again to someone who's brand new that you haven't met before, but I do feel like there's a kind of a redemption, a rebirth kind of energy coming for you. And I feel like if you accept these changes and be open to a new person entering your life, then this hot, fiery, passionate energy that's trying to come through from the devil can make you not single in September. So that is what I got for you. I think it's all about you completely healing from this person and getting ready to move into that chariot, you know, get in the driver's seat of this chariot and move towards that new beginning. And that is what I got. The Jonah, whatever comes out. That could be scary. Let's see. Whatever comes out for the Jonah. Let's see. What's going to come out for the Jonah? Ooh, King of Pentacles in the dark. Huh. King of Pentacles in the dark. For the King of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel this energy of being stubborn about something, maybe you know, a little possessive about something, I don't know, or other. Or this could also be another person, because I am feeling another energy coming through. So I do feel like maybe someone's trying to give you some career or financial, some sort of advice that's not really wanted. And I feel like it's for good reason that you're not kind of accepting this energy, and maybe this person is just wearing you down by their ideas of how whatever it is this is for you. I don't know if this is exactly your situation. It's kind of like trying to read the energy. This could be just your energy around your financial situation, about just feeling like you're feeling helpless and you can't get out of it, even though it seems like they're both in the dark. So I do feel like things are going to be improving in that area, because you do have the Nine of Pentacles, right? So Nine of Pentacles is like realizing your goal, you know, reviving and that spark and that motivation within yourself and making magic happen. I do see the Nine of Wands here, where you're a little bit hesitant, feeling like you have to stand on guard and protect what is yours. Maybe that is why there's a little bit of energy about being possessive here that's trying to come through, as well as, like, you know, you've worked for everything that you have so far and you want to continue with that, and you don't want to have to explain yourself every single time you do whatever it is that you do. I just feel the energy trying to come through, and I feel like just keep going what you're doing, because I feel like, you know, you're becoming this Nine of Cups, someone who is independent, self-sufficient, you know, financially stable. You know, you're looking beyond what you have and being able to build something with it. So don't let anyone lower your confidence. You know, you have that fire, you're on the right path. Don't feel like you need to explain every single detail, because I feel like you got this. Here's what I got. Hi, K Frank. How are you? You can put yourself on the list by writing !join with no spaces in between and a question after that. Nightbot's not a real person. It's just kind of a robot that I use to keep track of the list. And Nightbot does provide some entertainment in the chat as well. Just write join after the exclamation mark with your question. So exclamation mark, then you write the word join, Join, with no spaces in between, and then your question, and then Nightbot will be able to pick that up. Caramel, what will happen in my connection with DL? What will happen in their connection with DL? What's going to happen with Caramel and their connection? If anyone's joining in, I am doing past life readings. If you want to know about how your past life may be affecting your life now, I am doing those readings tonight. For Caramel, what's going to happen with Caramel and their connection with DL? What's going to happen with their connection with DL? Ooh, Temperance. Oh man. I don't know what's going on with you and DL, but you do have a Temperance in the dark. So I do feel like there's an imbalance between the two of you. I feel like there's this energy of you, or this need for you to realign your alignment. Because the Temperance, I feel like maybe dragging you down in some sort of feeling unmotivated, not really as positive you generally are. I'm not sure if that is happening to you or DL, but that seems to be a strong energy. There is the Emperor in the dark, so I just feel like there's a sense of feeling like we lost your path, or lost that energy. And yeah, I don't know if it's you or DL, but I feel like one of you is overprotective right now and kind of like standing on edge and just not unsure of what direction to go into next or how things are going to go. There is a Nine of Cups in the dark too. I just feel the sense of some unrealistic wants or desires. I don't know if it's on your end or DL's end, trying to come through. Yeah. Then you got the Six of Swords. I just feel this energy of you, Caramel, like just saying, okay, I'm done with this. I'm gonna choose happiness, and I can see you moving on from DL and not sitting around and waiting for them to decide to take control over this relationship and figure things out. Because I feel like DL is not gonna make that decision. They're just gonna linger on and how things are. I feel like they're not putting any energy or effort into your connection for whatever reason. They're just gonna, let Caramel do all the work. But I can see you, the Six of Swords, just, okay, I'm done with this. I'm leaving this connection. I'm moving on to improve my situation. And, I feel like you're gonna explore other options. And I feel like those other options will make you take a step back to analyze exactly what you want out of a relationship and a connection. And then that's when better things are going to happen for you. But that is what I got. Tammy, love reading. Love reading for Tammy. What does Tammy need to know about love? Love reading for Tammy. A love reading for Tammy. Love reading for Tammy. A love reading for Tammy. Oops. A love reading for Tammy. A love reading for Tammy. A love reading for Tammy. Ooh, the world. The world's in the dark though. What's with all this negativity tonight? The world. Though the world is in the dark, so I feel like whatever path you're on right now, you're not done it. It's still going. It's not completed. You do have the Seven of Cups in the dark, so I don't know if it's like whatever's holding you back, whatever's not being completed is just because you're a little confused or a little unsure of which direction to go into regarding your love situation. I don't know if you're in a relationship already or not, but I do feel like there is somebody out there for you if you're not in a relationship already. I don't know if this person, you feel like they may not be who they are, even though they are who they are kind of energy. I just feel the sense of, it's in the dark. I just feel this sense of you kind of like breaking away from whatever this energy is, whatever you feel is distracting you or confusing you, or and being able to have that clear mindset and make those choices, because I feel like this person could be an amazing opportunity for you, given the chance. I feel like this person does come with a lot of hot, fiery, passionate energy, very into the sensual pleasures type of thing, with the devil. There is a Justice card in the dark. So I do feel like at first you may feel like you have an imbalance, but I do feel like if you overcome this and give this person a chance, that the Justice will come into the light, and you guys will balance each other out. Let's just clarify on the Justice card. What is the Justice card saying to Tammy about this love reading? What is the Justice card saying about this love energy? Ace of Swords. I do feel like there's potential for a new beginning. I feel like you're going to be able to come to a realization and see this person with fresh eyes, some new focus, some clarity. Maybe this person is not really good at communicating or expressing themselves, but I feel like you're going to figure them out and realize that. That is what I got. Hi, Alice. Hi, BB. I think it might be a little while before there's space on the list, but I feel like there definitely will be space on the list after a little while. Past life, yes, for Erica. Past life reading for Erica. It says, who was Erica in a past life? Who was Erica in a past life? Who was Erica in a past life? What was Erica's purpose during that life? What was Erica's purpose in that life? What was Erica's purpose in that life? What lessons did Erica not complete? What lessons did Erica not complete? What lessons did Erica not complete? How is that relevant to life now? How is that relevant to Erica's life now? How is that relevant to Erica's life now? Okay, we will see what we got here. For the Eight of Cups. For the Eight of Cups, it says, in one of your past lives, you had an intense disruption, such as a premature death or an echo of having left too soon. So you may have died as a young person, and you weren't given the chance or the opportunity to fulfill one of your past lives. And I feel like that is something that's kind of like holding you back, because you haven't done that, and you're still trying to achieve whatever you're supposed to finish in that life. That's affecting you with doing your mission in this lifetime. You do have this Five of Cups in the dark as well, and this is your purpose during that lifetime. Your purpose was your past life, again, as it says, you're experiencing significant loss, grief, regret. So it could have been just your own life. In this life, you have learned to accept and be resilient while finding hope, and even when you're faced with that. Then you have the Emperor. This is a lesson you did not complete in that life. So in this life, you were supposed to be a leader or a boss or somebody who was in charge of somebody who was noble. Maybe worked for the military, or someone who was in charge of the military, or some sort of high up. Or you could have been a judge of some sorts. But that is something you were supposed to do in a past life that maybe is still lingering in the back of your mind that you should have done. But how is it relevant in this life now is the world. So I feel like you're in this world, you're still trying to complete something that you need to move past on, because in this life you have a new mission. It does say that in this life you can enjoy some extreme successes, maybe some fame and acknowledgements, You are loved by everyone around you, and that is going to help you complete your purpose. So embracing your goals now and embracing your life mission now may help you to feel completed and not feeling like you're missing something or you should be doing something that you're not. I feel like just doing what you're doing and embrace the life you have around you, the life that you make now, will help you. And like, you know, the things that you feel like you should be doing that you're not doing, you have no control over that anymore, and you just lost that opportunity, and it may come up for you again in another life, but that is what I got. Alana! What is coming towards Alana? What is coming towards Alana? What is coming towards Alana? Welcome. What is coming towards Alana? For the lovers! Ooh! I feel in your love situation you're going to come to a crossroads with making a decision. I don't know if the decision is going to come with sacrifices, you know? If you're trying to choose between two different people, or if you're with someone and then someone else comes to you as an option or an opportunity, and being torn. Could also be torn between this lover and a career life, like whatever your situation is. I do feel like when it comes to your love life, you're going to be stuck in the middle and making that difficult choice or decision on how to make those moves going forward. Oh man, I feel like whatever these decisions are, they're making sure that you're being realistic and mature about it, because I feel like they won't come easy. But I do feel like when you make that decision, I feel like you're going to have this Ten of Cups energy, that fulfillment, that love, that, you know, that commitment that you're wanting and seeking out of love. I just feel like it's about you making that final decision, that mature, responsible decision to embrace this, you know. The Ten of Cups is kind of like the Brady Bunch card, you know, that perfect family kind of life. You do have the Seven of Wands and the Light as well, so this may come with some challenges, there may be some obstacles, there may come with, you know, you defending yourself and defending the decisions you made, especially if you're sacrificing someone for someone else. You know, that won't come easy, but I feel like if you stand up for yourself, follow your heart, do what you feel is right, you're going to have success. The Knight of Wands is in the dark, so I don't know if this represents there's a new person just because you haven't met them yet, or that you're just not unsure of them, or they're just not unsure of your feelings towards them and maybe holding back a little bit, thinking they're not going to be chosen in the end. You know, the Knight of Wands in the dark, you know, is someone who can be a little impulsive, you know, someone who can, you know, not always be as not as charming. It's not as you know, sometimes they feel like they can promise you more than they can give, but it comes from a good place. It comes from good intentions. They want to give you everything. Just, you know, sometimes giving someone everything comes with a price, and that can be very challenging. But that is what I got. Ellen, do you have a question, Ellen? Oh, I see it. What's coming up for me in the next month? What's coming up for Ellen in the next month? What's coming for Ellen in the next month? What's coming for Ellen in the next month? What is coming for Ellen in the next month? What is coming for Ellen in the next month? What is coming for Ellen in the next month? What is coming for Ellen in the next month? What is coming for Ellen in the next month? What is coming for Ellen in the next month? What is coming for Ellen in the next month? What is coming for Ellen in the next month? What's coming for Ellen in the next month? Ooh, not too bad, right? All the cards of the dark has potential turning into the light. You do have the Three of Wands in the light, so I do feel like you're in the next month. You're going to be able to have these visions of what's to come next. You're going to be able to make some plans and all that sort of fun energy. You do have the Two of Pentacles, so I do feel like you're going to be faced with a decision about a work opportunity or a financial opportunity. And I feel like, being confident in that, the Queen of Wands is in the dark right now. But, you can turn that around. You can not have that self-doubt. You can, have that confidence, not being fearful about making these choices or decisions regarding this money situation. And I also feel this energy around making sure that you're managing your time, having some time management around this and prioritizing what is most important, especially around money and bills and that sort of thing, which ones that you need to keep up with. I feel like we'll continue this positive energy. With the Queen of Wands being in the dark, I just feel that there's a sense of being a little stubborn, a little bit unsure of what kind of areas you want to put your energy into. Yeah, I just feel the sense of maybe having higher expectations than what is going to be presented to you, but I do feel like overall things, if you're keeping your mindset being realistic, you will be able to make this Wheel of Fortune turn into light and have that luck and destiny and good karma all on your side. But I feel like if you have, if you get all caught up in self-doubt and trying to want more than what you're getting, the Wheel of Fortune may just stay in the dark as it is. Venus, what I got? Oh, Moonbeam fixed it for you, private name. You're welcome, Ellen. Eliza, next actions of R towards Eliza. Next actions of R towards Eliza. Next actions of R towards Eliza. Let's see. Next actions of R towards Eliza. What are R's actions towards Eliza? What? Next actions of R towards Eliza. What? Next actions of R towards Eliza. What are the next actions of R towards Eliza? Ooh. I feel like R is kind of like doubting themselves a little bit. The Eight of Cups is in the dark, so they're just kind of like staying in the situation. They're trying to feel things out. They're not going anywhere. They're just kind of like sitting there waiting. I feel like they're thinking about changing things up a little bit to see what's going on or what's what. There is the Hangman in the dark, though. So I do feel a sense of them either resisting these changes, even though they want to make changes. They're kind of like unsure on how to make those changes happen. Yeah, the Six of Cups is also in the dark. I feel like whatever's going on here, I feel like they feel like they are trying to improve things. I feel like this R person is a little bit hung up in the past and they're struggling with how things are now in the future. Like, they're struggling with keeping up with how things are now. I feel they're really focused on, I don't know if it's how you were in the past or how things are supposed to be in the past. And they're kind of like struggling with that area, but at the same time, they do have hope and faith towards you. So I feel like they're not really going to take any action until they figure out what kind of changes they need to make in order to take action. So I feel like they're kind of like still working on that. I feel like they want to. They're like trying to keep that focus for themselves on how to do that. But they're not making that clear decision for themselves right now. Here's what I got. Yeah, I'm still afraid to communicate with you. Yeah. He's just struggling to make that choice, that decision. That seems to be a hard thing for him. New love. Love reading for September. What's coming in love in September? What's coming in love for September? What's coming for love in September? What's coming for love in September? What's coming in love for September? What's coming in love for September? What's coming in love for September? Oh man. They're not very lovey cards. Let's see what's going on here. You do have the Eight of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of you kind of returning to a better state of mind, a better energy that is going to be attracting love. You're just kind of like at the verge of getting there. So you still have another week, right? To get your mind and your alignment and point to attract this love for you, or boost this love energy around you, because the sun is coming, right? The sun is shining. Those opportunities are going to be coming your way to be able to have fun, get out there, even have some celebrations, just feeling like things are going to go in your favor. I do feel like you are either this emperor about you taking charge of your path, or this could be your partner or potential partner. Just like, okay, I'm in charge here, you know, we are doing this, we're gonna make this relationship happen. The Seven of Pentacles is in the dark, so I do feel there's a little bit of hesitation. I don't know if it's between you or your potential partner or who you're with right now. Just kind of like struggling to make these moves or making these decisions or commitments, whatever it is, because of some sort of money or work or kind of that sort of thing. I feel like whatever it is, I feel like you feel like or they may feel like there's a little imbalance with themselves between their finances and what they want and how to fit that in with making time for a relationship or the beginnings of a relationship. Yeah. That's what I got. Starfall, general reading for Starfall, general reading for Starfall, general reading for Starfall. What does Starfall need to know? 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 Okay, I didn't even notice Moonbeam. I have learned not to pay attention to it. I probably should, but it distracts me, so I've learned to not pay attention to it while I'm doing readings, the list that's on the side here. General reading for Starfall, general reading for Starfall. What does Starfall need to know? Alright, you do have the Temperance. The Temperance is in the dark. This one says 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. So I don't know if you feel like there's a little imbalance going on within yourself, but I do feel if you keep going forward in moderation, you know, how that's steady out your feet. You don't put them both in water or both on land. I feel like you need to choose. It's kind of like the energy that's coming through here. I just feel that energy. But with the Temperance being in the dark, I do feel the sense of you going through a phase of self-healing and realigning your alignment and boosting your patience and just gaining more patience. You're just feeling less frustrated, so that's going to make you feel like you have more patience, right? I can feel that energy. With the Nine of Wands and being in the dark, I do feel there's a sense that you may be relieving some of your responsibilities. Things may be a little bit less heavy on your shoulders, and just having things less on your shoulders, less things on your plate, kind of thing, will make you feel a little bit more balanced and a little bit more, more motivated and have more patience. I feel like your patience are really being tested right now, but I do feel like things are going to improve. There is a Ten of Swords here, so even though you're going through this energy, it may still feel exhausting, but you're getting there. Things are going to be improving because you have a new beginning, the Ace of Pentacles. So things are going to pick up. They had abundance. You're going to be thriving. You're going to be planning things, being able to, go through whatever it is. I feel like you can get some new insights. I don't know if it's about you starting a new business or you starting something new, a new job or something. I can feel that energy trying to come through as well, or just something, or you just doing something different in general to boost your finances. I feel like that is coming through with this beginning as well. That's what I thought. You're welcome, Alana. Oh no, I already did Starfall. Sweet Spice. Is Chris plotting against me? Is Chris plotting against Sweet Spice? Is Chris plotting against Sweet Spice? Let's see. Is Barsha on the list, Moonbeam? Hi, Brandy. How are you? Is Chris plotting against Sweet Spice? 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 If anyone's new joining, I am doing past life readings if you want to know how your past life may be affecting your life now. Is Chris plotting against Sweet Spice? Is Chris plotting against Sweet Spice? There we go. Ooh, there's some negativity going here. Six of Pentacles. The situation is one-sided, so I would say yes, that Chris is plotting or doing something against whatever is going on between the two of you. There is a Six of Cups here. Six of Cups is in the light, though, so I feel like overall, Chris has some good memories, some good thoughts, some good energy around you, so I'm not quite sure what their deal is with the Six of Pentacles in the dark. I just feel like whatever's going on, they definitely feel one-sided. I don't know if they feel like you come with strings attached to you, or if they're like stringing you along to see how you're gonna react, kind of energy, The Seven of Wands is in the dark too, so I do feel the sense of them on the verge of giving up whatever this is, because I feel like whatever's going on, they're in complete denial. So maybe other people around them are kind of like pointing out that, you know what, you shouldn't do that, the Sweet Spice kind of energy, or convincing them that they're wrong, because I feel like they're at the verge of coming around to a realization of whatever they think or whatever they're doing, whatever, that is not realistically what is actually going on your part, So I do feel like there may be other people involved who are defending you or are on your side with whatever Chris is going through, whatever this is. There is a Nine of Wands in the light, so I do feel like this may feel like it's kind of, stressful or burdens or whatever, but I feel like you have that resilience, that courage, that determination to move past that, and I feel like Chris realizes that no matter what they do, you're stronger than they are and they can't defeat you, and you're not going to let this become a burden to you or become stresses for you. You're just not going to let it happen, right? I feel like Chris has come to that realization, because the Sun was a dark thing. They're at the verge of just giving up, walking away from whatever whatever it is that they're thinking of doing. Or we're doing. I don't know. Hi, Carla. Hi, Cherry. What is coming in love for Cherry? What's coming next in love for Cherry? What's coming next in love for Cherry? What's coming next in love for Cherry? What is coming next in love for Cherry? What is coming next in love for Cherry? What is coming next in love for Cherry? There's some good energy here. They're all in the light, so that is awesome, right? You do have the 5 of Wands, though. So I don't know if you're in a relationship and something happened there between the two of you causing some conflict, or if this is a past person that's trying to come through, that you did have a conflict or a disagreement or some sort of, in the past, and now they want another opportunity with you. Because, the 4 of Cups, it's like they've already sat there, thought about it, made some adjustments. Maybe they went through some sort of phase of transformation or self-discovery or whatever that was for them. They did the whole self, the hermit energy. They looked inwards. They did all of that, isolation themselves to meditate or whatever it is that they felt the need to do to overcome whatever this is. I feel like they want to come forward to you again. I know the 5 of Pentacles and I don't know if they're just them feeling like, even though they've done all this healing, they've done all this meditation, they've done all of this thing, I feel like in reality, they're not any better off than they were before, even though they may feel like they are now. So we're going to clarify, why is this past person trying so hard to come through for Cherry? Why is this person feeling the need that they need to come through for Cherry when they haven't really fully healed from whatever that was, or matured maybe? 5 Pentacles in the light. I just feel like this person is wanting some, wanting you to do something for them. Let's see, who is this person? The Empress. The Empress is in the dark. I just feel this person is just going to come with a lot more lies and they're not going to be honest with you. The 2 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, they do want that connection. They do want something from you. But I feel like they haven't changed. They may tell you they have. They may make themselves look like they're different, but I feel like they're not. That may not be the love energy that you're wanting to come through, but that is the energy that's coming through. That someone from your past who wants to come back, they're going to try to tell you that they've changed, but they haven't. That is what I got. You say, how can I manifest a physical union with my twin flame Robert? How can you manifest a physical union with their twin flame Robert? How can they manifest this physical union with their twin flame Robert? I lost all the cards. Hold on. How can you manifest a physical union with Robert? They all want to come out in the dark. They all want to come out in the dark. No matter which way I try to pull them, they all want to come out in the dark. Oh man. Seems like it's not in the universe's energy for you to be able to physically manifest this union at this current time. You know, timing is always changing. Just right now, it's like pretty much not going to happen right now. Like everything's delayed. Making forward movements towards them is delayed. You know, the two of you coming together and planning the future together is being delayed. It's just not the right timing right now. The two of you starting this new journey together is just not happening right now. It's all in the dark. It's all being delayed. This robber treating you like the Queen of Cups is being delayed. So I do feel like there is this energy of the two of you at some point. I don't know if it's going to happen in this lifetime or the next. I feel like this will turn itself in the light, but I'm not sure if it's in the cards for you in this lifetime. It could potentially be. You know, energies are constantly changing. I do feel like it's about you making those forward movements towards them, making that decision to plan the future together, starting that journey, you know? Having that Queen of Cups energy fulfillment, a perfect wife, family kind of energy that the Queen of Cups represents. But right now it just seems to be not the right timing for that to be manifest. That is frustrating. Challenges country may help. I don't know if it's the right timing. It may help, but I don't know if it's the right timing for you right now, Yusai. Alice, is David being sneaky or hiding anything from Alice? Is David being sneaky or hiding anything from Alice? Is David being sneaky or hiding anything from Alice? Is David being sneaky and hiding things from Alice? Is there a third party on his end, and is he seeing another girls? Oops. Let's see, I'm not sure what that card was about, but let's just see. Is David seeing other girls? Is David seeing other girls, or is there another person involved with David? Is David seeing another girl, or is there another person involved? Ooh. The Lovers want to come out. I feel like there is a possibility of another person. I am unsure. But there is a 7 of Wands in the dark. So I do feel the sense of them in denial about something. I feel like they're in defense mode right now. I feel like they don't agree with anything you are suggesting. I don't know. There's a 3 of Wands here, so I feel like they're just living in the moment. They're not planning their future. They're not wanting to explore any options right now with the 3 of Wands energy, you know? I feel like there's just been a lot of things going on that are unexpected towards David, that they feel like they have lost that control. There is a 2 of Wands, so I don't know if they have connected with someone and they're struggling with making that choice about that love. You know, the Lovers can represent at that crossroads with choosing which direction they want to go into love. And I feel like, you know, they're really focused on making this choice and decision. So I don't know if they're trying to decide if they should go with you, Alice, or someone else, but I do feel like they're having trouble with planning their future and visualizing what that future looks like based on the choices and options they have. But I do feel they are kind of like at a crossroads between going towards you and them. I don't feel like they've done anything yet. I just feel like they're kind of like trying to figure out which direction they should go into. But they're still struggling with all this energy, you know? Yeah, that is what I got. What were the sword cards that fell out? I don't know. There was the Ace of Wands, but it was in the dark when it came out, so not sure what that was about. Aw, thank you for the donation. Shopaholic, thank you. I'll get to you right after N, Shopaholic. What did Raven think about my twin flame reading? Ooh. What did Raven think about N's twin flame reading? What did N think about N's twin flame reading? What did Raven think about their twin flame reading? What did N think about their twin flame reading? What did N think about their twin flame reading? I felt like they kind of doubted whatever came out of your reading. I don't know. There is a hangman in the light, so I do feel like that changed their perspective of whatever the reading was about. You know, I feel like they just feel like events will be moving slowly, but I feel like they're kind of like hesitant about letting go, or I don't know if this reading was you did the reading or them, but I just feel the sense of them sensing that letting something go isn't realistic. I don't know. But there is the King of Swords being in the dark too. So I do feel the sense of them indecisive about the reading. I'm not quite sure if I don't know if it's just they didn't think about it, or didn't make up their mind about it, or if there was something during the reading that like confused them or was unclear. I don't know. There's also the Two of Wands. So for the Two of Wands, I just feel like they're thinking about some things of it. There's some things that they were unknown of or unaware of. I just feel the sense of them kind of like refocusing or redeciding what their personal goals are from their reading. From the Three of Wands, I do feel like they're going to be planning their future a little bit more with the readings. With the reading, I don't know, but I feel like they're going to be able to future plan or prepare plans or make some decision moving forward. That's what I got. Do you think it's a true flame reading? Okay, maybe that was your energy coming through then, N. Was she honest? I am unsure, N. The reading that I did was a little bit unsure. So I don't know if maybe that was your energy. What did this mean about the reading? The cards? The cards was like, they had some clarity. Like, it kind of like, they changed your perspective. But I don't know if it was you that changed your perspective or if it was them. You know, in tarot, when you read cards, roles can always be reversed. So if you don't feel like that was exactly her energy or not your energy, then I'm not sure. You know, it's all about perspectives. Shopaholic, past life reading. Yes, past life readings. Let's see, in the past, life description. Let's see, who was Shopaholic in a past life reading? And thank you so much for the donation. Who was Shopaholic in a past life? 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 Ooh, the King of Pentacles. What was Shopaholic's purpose in a past life? What was Shopaholic's purpose in a past life? What lessons did Shopaholic not complete? What lessons did Shopaholic not complete in their past life? How is this relevant to their life now? How is this relevant to their life now? Oh man. You know, in past lives, you're not always, not in every of your lives, you're not always the same gender. So I feel like in your past life, you were a king or someone who was very successful in business or farming, or the king, you know, someone who just had that success in one of your past lives. So I feel like you had money and success and your expectations were really high. You were very clever, you were very traditional and grounded and earthy. You could have been an earth sign kind of person too. So I feel like that was your characteristics. I also feel like in your past life you may have had like dark hair, dark eyes, and that sort of dark complexion too. And in this one, this is your purpose during that lifetime. Your purpose was to be more of the King of Cups, but you ended up by being more of the King of Pentacles. You were more realistic. You were less fantasy, and you went by your knowledge and your experience rather than your intuition and your heart. And that is something, that was your purpose. Your purpose was to be more like the King of Cups. You know, that family man, that person who is very sensitive and imaginative and compassion, all that sort of thing. That may be what you didn't complete. I feel like you didn't have a family, or you weren't focused on your family. Like children in your family were not your priority like they should have been. So I feel like in this lifetime you've kind of learned that. Maybe after you passed, you realized you missed out on this great opportunity that you do want. You just were kind of more focused on the fame and the money and the wealth and all that sort of thing, rather than, you know, the family kind of person. But for the Three of Wands, I do feel like so this is how it affects your life now. I feel like you're more of a visionary. Now you look for these things. You look for all that loving, compassionate energy. I feel like you internalize things a little bit more. Even though you may still be having some of this energy, this may carry with you with wanting to have a business, wanting to get into the trades or leaderships, or just being bold in your current field that you're doing. You just feel like you are good at what you do in your business and money and that sort of thing. But I feel like this time you're more like the Wands. You have more fire, you have more compassion, you have more, you know, a loving energy to be able to grow a family, if that is what you're wanting to do or have done. That's what I got. You are an earth sign? Awesome. You may have become an earth sign again. Jasmine! Poor Jasmine, why is a Bane recruiter not responding to me? Will they reply to me eventually? So for Jasmine, will Bane recruiter reply to Jasmine? So why did Bane recruiter not respond to Jasmine? Why did they 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 not respond to Jasmine? Will they reply to Jasmine eventually? Will they reply to Jasmine eventually? Will they reply to Jasmine eventually? I feel like why they haven't responded to you is, you know, the Wheel of Fortune in the dark, the Ace of Pentacles in the dark. It just wasn't the right timing for them, or wasn't the right timing for them to begin to respond to people. I don't know. Now, if they will respond to you eventually, the King of Wands is here. So I do feel like they may respond to you, but I feel like they're kind of like stuck in a decision. So I don't know if they're torn between choosing you and someone else, or what this is about. You know, the King of Wands is usually someone who is very optimistic and, you know, wanting to take charge of whatever their situation is. But with the Two of Swords, I feel like they're indecisive on which one to choose. Like reaching out to you and replying to you, or choosing to reach out and communicate to someone else. And I feel like whatever it is a very difficult decision for them. I feel like if they contact you, it may be for more information, because I feel like with this energy, they're kind of like lacking some sort of information to make that decision more clear to them. But that is what I got. Spiritual love. I am going to encounter aliens during my trip to Bali on December. So will spiritual love meet or encounter aliens? Will spiritual love encounter aliens during their trip to Bali? Will spiritual love encounter aliens during their trip to Bali? Will spiritual love encounter aliens during their trip to Bali in December? For the Knight of Cups, being in the dark, I do feel like you're going to encounter something. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be an alien. I feel like it's more going to be like a spirit than an alien. I don't know. Because I just feel like it's going to be something that will make you feel. Like, I feel like when you encounter aliens, I know like there's a lot of different things about it, but I experienced it myself. So it's kind of like it doesn't really bring out any emotions like a spirit does. But I feel like this spirit is going to bring out some emotions. And I feel like it will change your perspective about what's beyond the realms. You know, I just feel like it's going to be something more than just an alien. For the Four of Pentacles, I feel like it's about money. Like, I feel like you're going to encounter this person when you get money. So I don't know if you're like going to go on this trip and like win money, or you're going to go on this trip and like get your money back for something. Because I feel like when this happens is when you're going to encounter this. And I feel like you're going to feel bad about it. I'm not quite sure why. With the Three of Swords being in the dark, I just feel this. I just feel the sense that whatever this energy is, you're going to be able to release something else from you. So I don't know if the spirit is just going to remind you of something or someone, and you're just going to be able to let go of them from your mind, and that may be a sense of relief for you. Let's see, who is this entity that spiritual love will encounter? What is the spiritual encounter that spiritual love will see? It's benevolent. I see. For the Queen of Wands in the dark, maybe this person will be a female? I don't know, that is what I got. I feel like whatever this is going to really affect your energy, though, on your trip. Is it a good spirit? I don't feel like the spirit itself is going to be negative, but I feel like it's going to make you release some dark, deep emotions within yourself. So I don't know if it's just about you being able to relate to this person's feelings and like realize that you have those same feelings and just be able to release them. You know, it's just going to like heal your heart somehow. It will be healing you. Yeah. You know, at first it may not feel that way, but I feel like when they go back to where they go, they're going to take some of your heart pain with them. That's what I got. Yeah. How does D and H feel now that I have to... Okay. Empress Queen. How does D and H feel now that they have lost me? Separate cards, please. Okay. So how does D feel that they have lost me? How does D feel about losing Empress Queen? How does D feel about losing Empress Queen? How does D feel about losing Empress Queen? How does H 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 feel about losing Empress Queen? Let's see. I feel like H is not really happy about it. You know, the Nine of Wands in the dark, the Sun in the dark. I feel like D has come to some sort of personal realization about whatever happened between the two of you. Yeah. Nine of Wands in the dark too. I just feel the sense of I don't know if they feel like they were pressured into whatever happened to you, or they feel maybe they pressured you into separating from them. I don't know what that is about, but they are not happy about it. I feel like they are in some regrets, or they feel bad about what happened. Now for D, I feel like D has a different perspective. I feel like they feel like now that you're gone, they can start a new beginning. So I don't know if they feel like they can start a new beginning with D, or what this new beginning is for them. I don't know. But the Six of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like whatever happened, they feel like it was fair. Like it was good on both sides for you, them. Yeah. I just feel like they feel like it was a blessing. It was a good, on their part, they feel like you separating from them was a good thing. D, on the other hand, not so much. I feel like they feel guilty or feel bad about the situation. Butter baby, why does Randolph not message baby butter anymore? So why does Randolph not message butter baby anymore? 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 Oh man, the Eight of Wands is in the light, so I do feel like there's a lot of scattered energy, a lot of trying to do a lot of things at once, trying to multitask, trying to be on top of the world kind of energy and just moving really quickly. So I don't know if they're just preoccupied or they're just feeling like the timing for the two of you is done or is not the right timing or right now at the Wheel of Fortune in the dark. Oh man, I just feel like whatever is going on between them and you, they feel like it's kind of like outside of their control. They're kind of just being pushed to another direction. Maybe the universe is pushing them in a other direction that is completely outside of their control, and they're just headed to where the universe is sending them. There is a Seven of Cups in the dark, so I feel like they're confused about the whole situation. I feel like they've been getting some visions, and they feel like they need to focus on these visions and try to make them happen. The Two of Wands, I feel like they're trying to get that focus of their future, but they're struggling with making that choice or decision. I feel like they're pushing in one direction and they're still kind of like holding on, or that lingering thought in the back of their mind about you, Butter Baby, because that's kind of like trying to block them from making that decisions and focusing on their inner alignment and making their goals that they need to make, and causing everything to be delayed. That is what I got. BB, is it true that D has a baby mama? Oh man. Baby mama drama. Let's see. Does D have a baby mama? 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 Let's see. Does D have a baby mama? Does D have a baby mama? Page of Cups is in the dark. They're all in the dark. I don't really feel like he's lying about it. I feel like, you know, it could potentially be possible. I don't know. I'm just not feeling like there's any lying here, but there's nothing really saying that he's being honest about it either. So I don't know if it's just like he thinks he might have, but he's unsure kind of energy. The Page of Cups is in the dark. So I just feel the sense of them kind of like maybe being suspicious. Like, I don't know if they're just like seeking attention or if it's being true, you know? King of Cups is in the dark too. I don't know if they're testing you to see your reaction or if they think they do, but they're still not 100% sure. Because I feel like there's some self-doubts about it for themselves. I don't know if they don't want to tell you just in case it is true, but I feel like they're unsure. But you know, they do have the Chariot. So the Chariot is a positive card. It is them going forward in a positive light. And then there's a Lovers. So I don't know if this Lovers represents your energy, like the energy between you and D, like at a crossroads on how to move forward with this new information and how to go about doing it. Because I feel like they're just torn, like, you know, telling you what they know, but at the same time feeling like they're unsure. That is what I got. Let me try again. Is D lying about having a baby mama? Is D lying about having a baby mama? Is D lying about having a baby mama? Axe. I don't know if that was the wrong deck. That wasn't a yes or no card. I used the wrong ones. Was Do you lying about having a baby mama? Was D lying about having a baby mama? Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. The card that did come up from this deck did say that they're your ex now, but I don't know. That is what I got. Hi, Sushi. How are you? You check out Sushi's channel. She does readings for babies, I think. She has a cool channel too. You should check out Sushi. Bernard. Female co-workers trying to get close to me, but I keep putting my energy back from her, and I know she got somebody. What is the problem? Tourism? Why is she still trying to talk to me? Okay, so there's a co-worker trying to talk to Bernard. I keep putting my energy back from her, and I know she got somebody. What is the problem with this person? Okay, let's just see. Why does this female co-worker keep trying to talk to Bernard? Why does this female co-worker trying to talk to Bernard? Why are they trying to talk to Bernard when they have somebody else? They miss you. They miss some memories between the two of you. They're heartbroken without you. The Two of Cups, they want to have a connection with you. They think it's faith. You know, the Six of Cups. They are missing you. They're missing the memories that they had with you. I feel like they lack your playful energy. Yeah. The Three of Swords, I do feel like they're heartbroken that you're not talking to them. They do miss talking to you. And I feel like they miss the youthfulness between the two of you. Yeah. I feel like they feel like there is a good connection between the two of you, and they really miss that. There is the Hierophant, though, so I feel like the two of you, they feel like the two of you connect well. And I don't know if the two of you like share the same type of traditions or the same mindset regarding family and that sort of situation. I feel like that is what they value about you too. That is what I got. I feel like all the lovers want to come out when it's not a love reading tonight. Joyful. Whatever comes out. That could be dangerous. We will see. Whatever comes out for Joyful. Let's see. What's going to come out for Joyful? What does Joyful Dolphin need to know? 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 Ooh, the Tower. Oh man. It's a lot of... The first thing I feel is like there's a lot of overthinking going on, like thinking things through, and rather more thinking than feeling in your heart. There is a Tower, so I don't know if you experienced some sudden changes already or if sudden changes are coming for you, but I feel like that may make you question things or think about things a little differently with this energy here with the Tower. I just feel this sense of looking for some guidance, but at the same time some sudden changes may cause some sort of idea or some sort of issue between you and someone else, like just cause some sort of issue just because of the sudden changes. The Queen of Swords, so I do feel like if you do stay strong, like the Queen of Swords, you can overcome whatever this is. I feel like it's about being more focused on the positive of this change rather than sticking to the negative. I feel like if you see the bigger picture, whatever this is, just say, hey, you know what, it could be worse, I can move past this, I can, I feel like if you do that, you can avoid the Ace of Swords being in the dark. I just feel like this is like what you can do to avoid this from happening. Yeah, because I just feel like if you don't, you're going to get stuck in this energy. And I feel like it's going to cause some miscommunications and just make the whole thing actually become chaos rather than just a sudden shift in your plans or a shift in your mindset and being able to move on. Because you do have the Eight of Pentacles. So that is a good positive energy, right? You're achieving your goals and learning something from this experience that's going to be able to help you to realize your self-worth and realize the opportunities that can come out of this, or future opportunities, by just shifting that mind change. You know, sometimes the universe just does these things to us to shift our mind change on purpose to make us go in a different direction than what we think we're headed into. I feel like that is a phase that you're going to be entering pretty soon if you're not already started it. That's what I got. Private name. Will private name get a second interview and get the job by next week? Will private name get a second interview and get a job by next week? Let's see. Well, private. Ooh, this one wanted to come out. Will private name get a second interview? Will private name get a second interview? Let's see. Will private name get a second interview? Will they get a job next week? You had a first interview yesterday, and the manager who interviewed me liked me. She told me the boss will call me back by late next Wednesday. Awesome. I do feel like they're probably going to reach out to you. I just feel like it's going to be delayed. So I don't know if they're like interviewing a bunch of people and going through all those interviews, and you know how sometimes things can drag on a little bit longer than you're wanting them to. So I just feel like with the Six of Swords, moving forward is going to be delayed. Starting that new journey is also going to be delayed. You know, with the Fool in the Dark, it just generally represents this delayed timing mostly, you know? Then you have the King of Cups in the light. So I feel like you're going to be able to get some, like I feel like your boss will reach out to you and be the King of Cups. You know, someone who is, you know, that emotional, supportive, businessman type of energy. So I do feel like they will communicate with you. I feel like they will make a decision with the Two of Pentacles about you starting that job. I feel like they may even give you a choice or a decision about whatever this is about. But yeah, I just feel like this moving forward and them calling you and you starting the job may take a little bit longer than next week. That is what I got. Hi Tarot Vision, how are you? Welcome. I do have past life messages if any readings if anyone wants any, to see how your past life affects you now. Versha, how is my life affected by my past life energy? Awesome. For Versha. Oops, I'm pressing buttons. I should not be pressing buttons. Oops. I think I'm good now. For Versha, what is Versha's past life? Who was Versha in a past life? Who was Versha in a past life? Who was Versha in a past life? The Chariot. What was Versha's purpose in that lifetime? What was Versha's purpose in that lifetime? What lessons did Versha not complete? What lessons did Versha not complete? How is this relevant to the future, for the life now? How is that relevant to the present life now? Ooh. For the Chariot, it says you were someone who was in the military or worked for the military or worked around the military. I feel like you even may have been a warrior, or just someone who was very much into that type of battlefield scenario. I don't know if you were like a nurse or if you were like actually a warrior or a soldier or some sort of person like that in your past life that we're talking about right now. For the Six of Swords, this is what your purpose was during that life. So your purpose was to radiate positivity and confidence and self-assurance. You're supposed to be a leader and a celebrity and someone who had a profession and acknowledgments for their talents. So I don't know if you were supposed to have some sort of recognition during your time being a soldier, or if you chose to be a soldier instead of being in the public eye, like someone who was a famous doctor or actor or some other thing. And this is the lessons you did not learn. So I guess you didn't learn how to be evil or corrupt or cruel or torture or a drug dealer. So I'm guessing with the Devil card, you were not a very good soldier if that's what you were. Maybe you hid somewhere and tried your best not to actually hurt anyone or torture anyone, whatever the case may be. I mean, the Six of Wands is in the dark, so maybe this was your energy, but you weren't supposed to be this person. That's probably why, because the Six of Wands is in the dark. So you weren't supposed to radiate positivity. You weren't supposed to be all these things. But I feel like you were like a hero, and you did get that celebrity recognition. Yeah, now I get it. Okay. You were not the bad person that you were supposed to be. So how that affects you now. So now it says you have extreme success and extreme acknowledgments and extreme happiness for the good things that you do. So I do feel like whatever it is, you having to be the better person through all this negativity around you ended up making you a much better person in this life. Yeah, I feel like you're still developing your intuition, you're still developing yourself. You do have challenges that come your way, but you're highly involved. So I feel like whatever this is, that has made you more progressive and more into today's society rather than whatever happened to you in that past life. You were not into it then, and I feel like you're not going to be into it now and moving forward either. That's what I got, so I feel like that is what made you a better person today. That is what I got. May, Oracle messages. Yes, would you like witchy ones or fairy ones, May? Is May still here? Both? Okay, we can have both. We'll do 2 of each. We'll get 2 from the witching hour and 2 from the fae. Then we have the fae. What does May need to know? What does May need to know? Alright. From the witching hour, it says the intuition, a sacred test. So maybe your intuition is being tested right now. It says a worthy gamble. Be prepared to risk it all. This is also associated with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands also represents having that success, that courage, that persistence. Even when you're under pressure, you can still get things done. You know, just because you're running out of time doesn't mean you can't complete whatever task that is for you. You also have the witching hour, favorable circumstances. So maybe your best time of day, maybe your best energy is the witching hour, which is at 3 a.m. in the morning. It says this is a wishing card, so true intentions and manifestation, favorable circumstances will happen at the witching hour, which is generally 3 a.m. Then from the Fae, it says moon energy, surrendering to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. So you have a Fae that is watching over you. And friendship, so maybe the Fae is trying to tell you to reconnect with your friends or connect with your friends and have that good, fun, old time out with your friends. It says fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support you and encourage you on your journey and fulfill your dreams. So maybe it's about choosing your friends more wisely moving forward, ones that will support you and be there for you, and kind of let go of the ones that are kind of just, you know, they're not always supporting you. They're kind of like wanting more from you than what they give to you, you know? And that is what I got. Robert, what will happen this Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Let's see. What's going to happen this Friday? What's going to happen this Friday? Ooh, some devilish shenanigans are happening. On Friday. Let's see. This one wants to come up for Saturday. What is happening on Sunday? What is happening on Sunday? What is happening on Sunday? You're going to remember what you did on Friday on Sunday. Oh, man. You should pull out another card to see what is the outcome of this weekend. What is the outcome of this weekend for Bob? What is the outcome of this weekend for Bob? Oh no. The Eight of Swords in the dark. Okay, so for Friday, you do have the Devil. So I don't know if it's about you, you know, going out, having a good time, you know, having a few drinks or whatever the case may be for you. Just you have that hot, fiery, passionate energy with somebody, you know, that sensual pleasures kind of thing. I feel like you can go either way or maybe both together, right? For Saturday, you do have the Knight of Swords. So for the Knight of Swords, I do feel like you're going to be able to recover from whatever happened on Friday. You're going to be able to regain that confidence that, you know, be acceptant of whatever consequences that may have had on Friday to Saturday. I just feel the sense of you thinking clearly, maybe having a new mindset about something, but just feel like you're in control, taking responsibility of your actions, and that sort of thing. And then for the Five of Wands for Sunday, being in the dark, I feel like you're going to just come to terms with whatever that was. You know, okay, that weekend was a little challenging. There may have been some sort of, you know, chaos going on there. But I feel like you're going to recover in a positive light overall. You know, the Five of Wands in the dark, I just feel the sense of, I don't know if you, like, had a heated discussion with somebody on Friday and you're just going to feel like, okay, I'm just going to respect their differences and move on with my life, you know? But I feel like the final outcome is the Eight of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like you may be releasing some negativity about whatever that happened. But, you know, the Eight of Swords in the light does back up the Devil about having some, you know, sensual pleasure actions happening there. Maybe a little regretful of it, but maybe not. I don't know. That is what I got. Should have said tomorrow? Yeah. I was thinking about tomorrow, Friday, anyways. Alexis. Hi. Past life reading for a Libra. Let's see. What was Alexis? Who was Alexa in a past life? Who was Alexis in a past life? Who was Alexis in a past life? Who was Alexis in a past life? Let's see. What was their purpose during that life? What was Alexa's purpose in that life? I'm making a shadow so you can't see. What was Alexa's purpose in that life? What was Alexa's purpose in that life? You wanted to know if my past choices in love or life have had lessons, shapes. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. What lessons did Alexis not complete? What lessons did Alexis not complete? What lessons did Alexis not complete? How is this relevant to Alexis's life now? Ooh, this one wanted to come out. The Queen of Cups now. So in your past life, you were the world. So in a past life, you felt you had some success, some acknowledgement, some happiness. I feel like you were loved by a lot of people. Yeah, I feel like you were developing your intuition during that time, and you are now being challenged to become highly involved. Which, if you were working on your intuition, your past life, it would definitely make sense for your outcome in this present energy to be the Queen of Cups, because she is highly intuitive. She is highly psychic and all into following her heart, you know? But this one is the purpose during that lifetime. Your purpose was not to be this happy-go-lucky person. Your purpose was to be a thief, someone who was getting away with things and scheming things and behavior and your lack of consequences. So I feel like you did not fulfill your purpose in that lifetime at all. You went against that and you did positive things. You stuck to your positive energy rather than falling into the trap of negativity and evil things. It says you have now restored the unseen methods and achieved your goals. So you have achieved your goals, and even though you did not complete whatever mission that was supposed to be. Now this is a lesson you did not complete though. I feel like in that past life, through it all, you didn't heal anyone. I feel like you were supposed to sort of put more energy into. No. I feel like you were not supposed to be a healer. You were not supposed to be a counselor. You were not supposed to be a herbalist. You were not supposed to be a mediator. You were not supposed to help people, but you did anyways. So I feel like that is what you were not supposed to complete, but you did anyways. I feel like you were supposed to be more of an evil person in your past life. Not really evil, but like, you know, someone who challenged other people by stealing things and tricking them and scheming things, you know. But at the same time, but instead you were a better person. You helped people, and that helped you to be the person you are today. So today it says you are loving and nurturing. And I feel like you're going to have a happy family in this lifetime. Yeah, I feel like you may even be, or I don't know if you are a writer or thinking about going into some sort of spiritual energy, because this energy says that in this lifetime you're going to develop your skills of being a psychic and intuitive, and you're going to have this love or this big heart for everyone. That's what I got. You like to write in my books? Yeah, you're supposed to like to write in your books. That's your mission in this life. You're welcome, Alexis. Tarot vision, a message from spirit. Let's just see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or want to come give tarot vision a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or want to come give tarot vision? Oops, this one wasn't even in this deck, but it wanted to come out, so we're gonna keep it. I don't even know how it got there. So for tarot vision, is there a message? Is there a message from spirit guides, ancestors, the fae, angels that want to come and give tarot vision a message? Thank you. This one wanted to be out. Is there any messages from spirit guides, ancestors, fae that want to come and give tarot vision a message? Thank you. Is there any messages from spirit guides, ancestors, or the fae that want to come and give tarot vision a message? Alright. For the Queen of Wands here, she is in the dark, so I do feel like there's an energy about you being a little bit more stubborn, a little bit more selfish. I feel like the spirits want you to be more selfish right now. You know, sometimes that's a negative energy, but for you right now, I feel like that is a positive energy, because that is kind of like what the Queen of Wands is telling us in the dark. You also have the Six of Pentacles in the dark, which is kind of like the same thing. You know, being more focused on yourself. You know, I feel like you may have some hidden motives on this energy that you may not be sharing with anyone, but I do feel like Spirit sees those hidden motives, and they're kind of encouraging you to go with that. You know, go with whatever you feel like you need to go with. You know, you have the Five of Swords, maybe you're a little bit hiding some things from others just because you're afraid of causing some sort of conflict or disagreements with someone. But I feel like you feel like making progress is better than coming out stronger or winning or whatever the case may be for you. So I feel like the spirits do agree with that, whatever that is for you, that, you know, whatever your ideas are, whatever you're scheming or planning or thinking about, I feel like the spirits, ancestors are all on your side with pushing you to go in that direction, because you do have the Queen of Wands energy on your back, and she's very positive. She wants you to focus on what is keeping you moving forward. So that is the most important thing right now, is to keep going, keep lighting that fire. Do it with passion and affection as well, though, you know. Use your talents, use your independence, and regain that courage and determination to get this done. Don't matter what anybody else says, you know. Spirits have your back. That is what I got. Lotus. Is the Aries I dealt with going to come back? I guess there's a spot now, Joyful Dolphin. You're welcome, Tarot Vision. For Lotus, is Aries I dealt with going to come back? Is the Aries that Lotus dealt with going to come back? Is the Aries that Lotus dealt with going to come back? For the Temperance is in the light. For the Temperance in the light, I do feel like you're well aligned. I do feel like, I don't know if the Aries is well aligned too. I don't know what the connection is between the two of you. But I do feel like your alignments are right. You know, that moving forward in moderation. There is a Ten of Swords in the dark energy coming through here, but I feel like it's more about, I don't know if the Aries is going to rise above or if you're going to rise above. Like, I just feel things are going to improve. So I don't know if it's just your energy or the two of you together, but I feel like your situation is going to be improving. I do feel like there's kind of some sort of fear of change or fear of something happening between the two of you. I don't know. The Six of Wands is also in the dark. So I do feel like there's kind of a one-sided situation. So I don't know if this Aries is not going to come back and you're just going to come out stronger in the end if they don't. Because I just feel like there's a decision that really needs to be made. So I don't know if it's about you making this decision or the Aries making the decision about letting this person go and moving on. Because I feel like there's a lot of energy of fearful of the unknown. So I don't know if that's your energy, Lotus, about fearing about the Aries coming back. Or if the Aries is afraid to come back. Because they don't know what to expect. You can clarify on that, I guess. Well, is this Aries going to come back to Lotus? Is this Aries going to come back to Lotus? Is this Aries going to come back to Lotus? Is this Aries going to come back? Is this Aries going to come back? The Eight of Pentacles. I feel like Eight of Pentacles is the yes card. It is in the light. So I do feel like they may come back. But I feel like if they come back, they'll come back in a more positive way. But that is what I got. Oli, what does a good alien want to say to me or their thoughts to me? So what does the good alien want to come or their thoughts to me? So for Oli, what is the good alien going to want to say to Ally? What are they going to want to say to Ally? What are they going to want to say? I feel like they just want to take any negative energy from you. I feel like they just want you to release any negativity. You know, the Seven of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like they just want to take that stress away from you about worrying about money or finances. And I feel like they want you to regain your confidence and take charge of your path. So I just feel like they want to take away some negativity. Page of Cups too. I feel like they want you to be able to express yourself freely and not bottle everything up inside of you. And just express your feelings naturally, like the way you want to, and not feel like you need to hide your feelings or pretend that you're somebody that you're not. And I feel like they just want you to be you, true to yourself. And yeah, I feel like they just want to take away any pain or regrets or any kind of negativity you may be holding. That is what I got. Made you feel stressed? Yeah. The reading before was more about the spirits than an alien. So I feel like it's more spirits or your spirit guides. She's an alien spirit guide? Awesome. That is so cool. Liam, guidance. Guidance for Liam Jones. Guidance from Liam Jones. Let's see. What kind of guidance can we give to Liam? What kind of guidance can we give to Liam? What kind of guidance can we give to Liam? What kind of guidance can we give to Liam? What kind of guidance can we give to Liam? What kind of guidance can we give to Liam? The Seven of Wands. What kind of guidance readings? Oops! That was way too many cards, but this one really wanted to be the one that wanted to come out. And the Stress card. and the Death card. Alright. The rest were face down. Those are the ones that fell face up, so we're keeping them. So for the Seven of Wands in the light, I feel like you're going to be battling some competition. I don't know if you can feel that already or if it's something that's coming towards you. But with the Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands, I do feel like you're going to be standing up for yourself, fighting off that competition. And I do feel like you're going to have that strength to win overall. Because you have the Death card, so big profound changes, big transformations, big things are going to be changing around for you, and you're going to have that boost of strength, that boost of confidence, that boost of being loyal towards whatever this big change is. And I feel like you're not going to resist it, you're just going to embrace it. But I do feel like all this energy is going to come first for you, but I feel like you're going to be able to come out stronger. Just know that you do have the confidence, you do have the bravery, you do have the courage, you have all that lion energy in you to defeat whatever this is, you know? The Seven of Wands is kind of like fighting that challenge, fighting that competition, and overcoming those obstacles. You know, the Five of Wands too. Fighting that competition. And that is what I got. Definitely resonating this. You are definitely being challenged, but you got this. You be that lion, you know, have that courage, that loyalty, that strength. You're welcome. Hi FG, how are you? Hi Sarah. Diamond. What messages do my loved ones have for me right now? What messages does the loved ones have for Diamond right now? Is there any spirit guides, or ancestors that want to come and give Diamond a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors that want to come give Diamond a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors that want to come give Diamond a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors that want to come give Diamond a message? Very spirit guides, ancestors, and welcome to Diamond a message. Thank you. There we go. The Page of Swords. I feel like you're going to be getting some good news about something, or something's just going to come through for you. I don't know what, but the spirit thinks that it is, you know? I don't know. We don't know what they know, right? You do have the Hangman, so I do feel like whatever this is may change your perspective about something, may make you change your mind about something. But I also feel like it's going to bring you a sense of relief for some reason. I just feel that okay, the one thing I don't have to worry about kind of energy, you know? For the Hermit, I do feel you're going to be going in through some sort of introspection, all kinds of that sort of energy trying to come through, that you're just going to go, you know, I need to follow my heart right now with making these decisions. And I feel like when you do that, when you look inward and follow your heart, you are going to have some opportunity, some happy energy, some youthful energy. You know, I feel like you're going to actually feel like your hard work has been finally paying off. Could even be your hubby's hard work maybe finally paying off, whatever the case may be for you. I just feel like you're going to be starting this in a new positive light. Whatever this is going to bring some positivity towards you. But that is what they want you to know. Oh, thank you, FG. Past life reading. I love past life readings. They're my favorite. Let's see. For FG. Who is FG in one of his past lives? What was FG in his past life? Who was FG in one of their past lives? Who was FG in one of their past lives? Who was FG in one of their past lives? Who was FG in one of their past lives? Ooh. What was their purpose during that life? What was their purpose during that life? What lessons did they not complete? What lessons did they not complete? What lessons did they not complete? How is that relevant to their life now? Thank you. You have the Six of Swords in the dark. So this is who you were in a past life. I feel like you were kind of running away from things, avoiding things, self-sabotaging yourself. And your past life was filled with terror and regret. Perhaps you were in the middle of a war-torn country and never really got a chance to enjoy life. This can make you more sober than you need to be in your present circumstances. So that's who you were in a past life. And then you have the Nine of Swords in the light. So I do feel like there's a sense of you going through, some fear and some sort of thing. It says you were plagued with fear, guilt and doubt and worries that are larger than what's supposed to be, and this caused you to isolate and had dark thoughts. So there was some negative energy around your lifetime, but that was something that you needed to experience during that time. But then what lessons did you not complete? So you did not complete your mission as an earth angel or a humanitarian or celebrity. So I don't know why you're supposed to do this and still be an earth angel at the same time. That must have been really challenging. No wonder you didn't complete it. That's too confusing. How you were supposed to deal with all of this and be an earth angel and rebuild your life in a spiritual sense through all of that chaos and chasing freedom. I don't know. That's how it's affecting you now, is the Ten of Wands. So it may make you feel like you have extra baggage or feeling overwhelmed and exhausted at times. Because I feel like you're still carrying some of that, whatever that was. It says now that... So the Ten of Wands. So I do feel like in this life it may affect your work, your... how you care for others kind of energy, and some burdens and commitments and responsibilities. Yeah, I don't know. Not quite sure how that's all affecting you now. It seems like you're kind of like still in that energy and you haven't let that past life go. I don't know if this resonates at all with you now, or if it's something that you just kind of have but aren't really, fulfilling that. Interesting. To fix it. Yeah, maybe, eh? Yeah, I don't know. You're just born at the wrong place, the wrong time. I feel that. I feel like I was not supposed to be born in Canada, but here I am. I hate the cold. I am not made for the cold. My soul does not like this cold at all. I was supposed to be somewhere where it's very hot all of the time. I was supposed to be born in a desert somewhere. I got lost. Hard lessons. You're welcome, FG. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I will be back on Sunday. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I will be back on Sunday. Thank you all so much. Thank you for the donation, FG. I appreciate that so much. But yeah, I hope you all have a good night. You can donate, Alice. Sure. That's okay. The kids are busy for a few more minutes, so I have time. You caught me at the end, yes. What is your question? I'm waiting. Lotus, I'm only doing donation readings now because it's past 9 p.m. where I am. Wow, 99% magical. You're almost 100% FG. Okay, you wanted to think about your question? Aw, thank you, FG. Manifesting abundance for everyone? Fixing your karma. There you go. They say whatever you give to others is what you get back 3 times, so that's a sweet deal, right? Will David want a second chance by tomorrow and be open to talking things out with me, asking me out? How will a relationship with him go for Dave? Will Dave want a second chance by tomorrow? Well, for Alice. Will David want a second chance by tomorrow? And be open to taking things out with Kate and to asking Alice out. Will David want to ask Alice out? 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 Okay, change the question. What will the near future look like with David? Okay. What will the near future look like with David? What will the near future look like for David? What will the near future look like for David and Alice? What will the near future look like with David and Alice? For David and Alice. What will the near future look like for David and Alice together? What will the near future look like for David and Alice together? What will the relationship between David and Alice look like in the near future? Oh man, it's not really looking good, Alice. The Six of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel like whatever's going on, it would kind of like it be David's point of view of the relationship. So I do feel like David does want something with you, But I feel like he doesn't want like a traditional, okay, we're dating, I feel like he kind of like just wants a casual thing right now, nothing serious, kind of just their own definition of what a relationship should look like. I don't know if it's just them wanting to, explore their options, see who's. I feel like they're not really taking it as anything serious or potentially serious right now. The Six of Cups, they're not going anywhere. They're just going to hang around, see how it goes, see how it plays out. They're kind of not making any decisions right now. They're not even trying to make any decisions right now. For the Six of Pentacles as well, I do feel like there's an equal give and take between the two of you. You may not feel that, but this is their own definition of what a successful relationship would look like for them. There is the moon in the dark, so it's still a mystery. Things may still be an illusion. We can just see, what does Mama Moon say for the connection between David and Alice? What does Mama Moon say about the connection between David and Alice? Ooh. It says, success is closed. You must trust. Something exciting lies ahead. The answer you seek are true. The answer you seek is right under your nose. Don't ignore the obvious. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion, and speak to the goddess. Emotions are running high. That's what the moon is telling you about that energy. And you wanted to do the question above as well, right? Alice? What was the other question? The other question was... Will David want a second chance with Alice? 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 For the Four of Cups, I feel like they're thinking about it, but I feel like with the Four of Wands and the dark, they're not going to take any action towards that right now. Like, I feel like they don't want anything serious right now. They don't want to call it a relationship, They just want to see how things play out. I know there was another question with that question, if I can find it. Where did it go? I got it. Okay, here. And be open to talk. Will David be open to talking with Alice? Will David be open to talking to Alice? Will David be open to talking to Alice? I do feel like with the Judgment and Light that David is a little fearful of your judging them. And I feel like that is kind of like what's struggling with them making that decision. Because I feel like they're kind of like fearful that you will be judging them. I feel like they know that they need to make changes. They know they need to do better. But at the same time, they're not going to choose to do better. They're just going to, And then there was another question with that. Will David ask Alice out? How will the relationship go with him? Okay, we did how the relationship will go with him. Was there anything else? I'm trying to see all the questions. Will David be asking Alice on a date? Will David be asking Alice on a date? The Knight of Swords. I feel like he will be asking you out on a date. But I feel like he still has a lot of inner healing going on. Like, I don't know what David's been going through, but I feel like he's been going through a lot recently. So I feel like once he comes out of the hermit stage is when he will ask you out and be that Knight of Swords. but I feel like his heart's not in it. It's just kind of like in his mindset. He's not really feeling things out. He's just kind of thinking things. But that is what I got. I can do one more quick question, Alice, and then I gotta go. What is your question? Well, David want us. No, okay. Well, is that your new question? I don't think that's your new question. That's your old question. I'm waiting. Okay, so what are Harris's thoughts and feelings about Alice? What are Harris's thoughts and feelings about Alice? What are David's thoughts and feelings about Alice? Well, we all know what Harris's thoughts and feelings are. You know, be alone, some sensual pleasures. That is it. Is Harris still talking to Christy? Is Harris still talking to Christy? Is Harris still talking to Christy? And Justice is in the dark, and Justice is a neutral card, so I'm unsure about that. Let's see. Is Harris still talking to Christy? Is Harris still talking to Keys? Is Harris still talking to Keys? I would say no for the other two, but I don't know. I could be wrong on that. Will Harris reach out to Alice? 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 The Star. I do feel like it's kind of like up to the stars, but I feel like the stars is in the dark, so it may not be, the universe may not exactly have the blessing, but it is a star. Star is a yes card. It's in the dark, so maybe it'll take some time. Maybe when the timing is right, they will, but I feel like they'll just want to be alone with you to have those, you know, those sensual pleasures rather than, you know, an actual date. That is what I got, though. Will David be open to being friends with Alice? Will David be open to being friends with Alice? Will David be open to being friends with Alice? Ten of Swords is a no card. Would Harris be open to... Men boys are so funny. They are, you know. Their brains are in their penis, I swear. That's where they keep their brain. It's not in their head. It's in their penis, I think, sometimes. Will Harris want to be friends with Alice? Does Harris want to be friends with Alice? Does Harris want to be friends with Alice? The Three of Pentacles I feel like there's potential there. I feel like they're not going to put a lot of effort into being your friend, but I feel like they're not going to say you can't be their friend either, you know? They're not going to put a lot of effort into it, but yeah. Harris will consider you a friend. I feel like David is kind of dealing with other things right now. That is what I got, Alice. You're welcome. Thank you so much for the donations. I appreciate that. I will be back on Sunday. So we can talk more then. I will. There we go. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I will be back on Sunday. Have a good night. Bye everyone. Thank you. Bye.